Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be your general mini cross reading for June 2021. I have with me today the Radiant White deck. I have the Levita Sibila, and I also have the, the Golden Nostradamus, so you'll get an opportunity to wrap up the reading with that. I do want to put you on Transit Watch Alert. We just completed, Mercury just went direct yesterday. But on the 10th, we will have our new moon in Gemini solar eclipse. And Mercury is going to be conjunct that new moon right at 0 degrees, so spot on. So news, messages, movement, if things have seemed to be stuck, or maybe you might find out something may be revealed to you, we shall see. So that's happened with the Scorpio and Sagittarius readings. They're going to find out somebody ain't been what they say they've been. So we shall see. Let me turn the camera around. And I'm going to put one more shuffle and rifle on these. Revelations. And one more rifle. And let's get started with the reading. Right in the center, we start with the, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. We have the 8 of coins, or 8 of pentacles. So this is where we are now. So this is basically this is known as the apprentice card, right? And as an apprentice, you're working for somebody else. This is about doing the same thing over and over and over again. Now, it says that the person, you do it over and over again, happily or gladly. I don't know. Sometimes I get bored of doing the same thing over and over again. But it's really about the art of doing something continuously until you perfect it, right? As you can see, the person is literally making money, right? He's got his little stall there and he's making money. That's what he's doing. So maybe for you, this is a financial situation. So this is where we are right now. 8s are typically good. They represent positive movement and energy forward. Okay. What is the foundation? The Queen of Cups. Interesting. Water sign female, perhaps. What is it? Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If this is you, then this is about you being in an emotional time. This is a foundation. Maybe this is what's going on underneath this. All right. Same sex or heterosexual, whomever's going to take the role of the female. What is in the near or distant past? The 4 of Wands. Well, the idea of home, celebrations, completions. This may be graduations. This is also known as the shacking up card. Okay, we shall see. What is at the, make sure you can get all these in this frame there. What is the unknown factor coming in? The 3 of Wands. Taking a new direction, perhaps. Now, 3s can sometimes indicate that there are more than one person involved. It represents the idea of planning, having the desire to do something different. There's something else that this 3 of Wands is trying to tell me. I don't know exactly what it is yet. So let me get the near or distant future card down. There it is. It is the 4 of Cups. So now I have 2 4s here. 2 4s speak to a safe and secure time period. But 2 4s can also speak to the possibility of, is it a house move? Hold on, let me make sure. House repairs or looking to move house. That's exactly what it says. I don't know if you have considered maybe moving in with somebody. Maybe this could be a roommate situation, if not like a shacking up kind of a situation. But we see that somebody gets, I don't want to say necessarily cold feet, but yeah, there's some cold feet here. And this very well, I don't know, this can sometimes represent your mom or your mother, a mother figure. She's the Cancerian energy. You see she's holding up the cup with the crab claws on it. But she could be any water sign or anybody in general. So remember when I was saying to you these three cups, this three of wands was saying something else to me? We have three cups here on the ground as well. And then we have a fourth cup being offered to us, right? I don't know if that's what I want or not. Something's being offered. I always say about this card, though, is not to dismiss offers out of hand, because it could turn out to be something better than what you thought it was going to be. I got the three wands here, the three cups here, and the three coins here. So there's these three threes here. Now, three threes, let me make sure I got this right. Can tell of cheating, excessive flirting, and or a lack of commitment. But it can also, three threes. Okay, let me go back. And I don't have those three numbers here. I have actually two fours. But the threes are really speaking to me. The three wands, the three coins here, the three cups there. So there's this kind of unspoken thing of three things there. So the first two fours, house repairs or looking to move house or a safe, secure time frame, period. Two threes. I'm looking at the three wands, and can speak to harmonious changes and one of you is craving more change and excitement. That's why it's backs to us. I'm not sure about that. Three threes. Cheating, excessive flirting, and a lack of commitment. Now, that's one interpretation. The meaning of the two fours doesn't change. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of two threes and then three threes from my other little thing that I have here. 1 second. I just need any three, please. It doesn't matter which three. Two threes can speak to a small but pleasant surprise. Maybe that's what that offer is. And three threes can tell of unexpected good luck. So that's why I'm saying this. Don't dismiss this offer out of hand. It is still this three of wands. Maybe indicating that the right partner or teammate will bring about a positive energy which will enhance and bring about success on many levels. It may be related to a business venture or project, but may also be relating to a new career, life path, or lifestyle. On a business level or financial level, it is a message that seeds sown in the past will prosper and come to fruition. It asks that you remain positive and willing to work. The focus is on cooperation and business opportunities. It can indicate that there's more than one person involved, and can also suggest that there will be a period of suspended activity before future successes can be realized. Now, there are absolutely no major arcana cards. Let me turn over this on the bottom of the deck. It is the Ace of Cups. I don't know if there is a wedding or a proposal that has been put to you. Now, let me say this. Most readers will just say that's a new love, the promise of new love. That's one of the interpretations. I've seen this show up when it's a brand new business venture about to come about, right? A new partnership, a new business venture, new finances coming in. But this cup is also this cup that's being offered. But it's being offered to a man. I don't know what this is. So maybe this is you wanting to propose to somebody. Maybe you've been working hard, you know. Maybe y'all been living together and working hard. Let's just go ahead and get married now. I don't know. The card tells you to remain optimistic and concentrate only on your aspirations and goals that can be realized in order to avoid disappointments. Well, there's nothing extra I can look at here. Nothing. Let me go to this Four of Wands here to see if there's anything. Well, in regards to relationship, ask that you leave things behind you in the past and enjoy yourself and your life today. You know, I don't know what to tell you about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this Three of Wands, because that's a card that my intuition first just said, something's not quite right. Now, I don't know if you've already been living with this person. Really, that's a shacking up card. That's how I say you're not married, you're shacking up. You're playing at being married. But somebody decides that they might want to do something different. Now, does that mean that there's a third party involved? I don't know. And maybe that's who she is. Let's just see what this Three of Wands is telling us. There's something about it. The Queen of Cups has shown up again. L'amante, female lover. The Prigione. Wow. And the Allegrezza al Cuore. This is telling me that's a marriage. And that's another three, by the way. 3 people. And so I'm going to say that if this was supposed to be a marriage or a proposal, or this is what you were expecting, I think someone will be changing their mind because there is somebody else here. This is what I think. Somebody's going to get cold feet. The Prigione is... Let me explain to you. Now, the card says in a situational, this one, the card predicts positive developments, positive news, a wish fulfilled, and indicates that your life will be particularly sensitive and you will respond in an emotional way to outside circumstances. That's what I said. You're all emotional about something. There's something happening beneath the surface here. I might pull cards on her. It is the Prigione that I want to read to you about. And he is the Nine of Swords, the Prigione. Let me go back. Anything that chains someone to a situation, person, or idea. This can be literal, such as addiction, dependency, an abusive relationship, physical subjugation to another, even incarceration, or figurative, such as being prey to one's fears and emotions. And maybe this is about you, afraid of getting married and losing your independence. I don't know. It highlights a condition of helplessness, of being powerless to change events. Whether this powerlessness is actually real or just a figment of your imagination. Another important meaning of this card is that it represents victims, a great stumbling block. It indicates a situation of deprivation, of isolation, and of a lack of support. Its primary meaning is that of a loss of a friend. So this could also be applied to the loss of a mate or a spouse. Not through bereavement where they passed away, but somebody leaving. So, it acts as a warning and warns of a potential loss of freedom and of situations of subordination and subjugation. It can indicate a punishment to be expiated, a difficult commitment that has to be seen through to the very end, humiliation, debts, the presence of enemies, and of an adverse destiny. Figuratively, it indicates isolation, solitude, spiritual emptiness, and the inability to analyze one's behavior or to see where mistakes have been made. Financially, the card can indicate poverty or misery, but I don't see that here. Or being stuck in a job and being underpaid, or the inability to find a better paying job. But in love, it represents someone who is closed-hearted and does not know how to truly love. It also represents someone who is single due to a heavy character flaw or a physical handicap. In a relationship, it heralds separation and or divorce. But on the back side of that, we see this happiness of the heart. So this Queen of Cups has presented herself twice. I don't know if this is you, afraid to get married. Someone has proposed to you and you're like, oh my God, no, I can't do that. Right? I'm not going to do it. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my freedom. But this is not the card of freedom. This is the card of happiness. Okay? And this is this isolation of someone, deprivation, you not being happy. It represents a recognition, fulfillment, happy times free of worry, and a celebration, and of support by someone close. It indicates marriage, achievement, passionate love, engagement, and a positive family event. Now it says, if personal relationships were troubled, it heralds reconciliation. It represents requited love and or a period of emotional stability with another. The presence of loyalty and the ability to make a commitment in more than one area, so this includes business. It foretells of an answer to a prayer, a fulfilled hope, and a period of happiness ahead. It guarantees success and realization. But this kind of negates that, and we see somebody turning their back. They're not enthused about the offer. So I'm not going to pull cards on this Queen of Cups here. I'm going to allow you to formulate one question. Oh, well, shit, there it is. It is the Sun card, number 23. I think that's the Sun card. It is the Sun. This is interesting. The wise enjoy their rewards, their just rewards. The fool wants more than he can afford. Success will shine down upon you. You will be given some power and kissed by good fortune, but only as a consequence of your integrity, honesty, and commitment. Now, I don't know what the hell that means for you. This is not necessarily a bad reading. Someone being deprived of happiness. Let me pull cards on this. Because that's the same cup. Let's just pull cards on that and let's just see what this Four is telling us. Superbia. The Mercante, the King of Coins. Wow. And the Belvedere. Well. The Superbia is one of, there's only two really lucky cards that have the power to negate anything negative in a reading. It is the Superbia and the Fortuna card. But here with this Mercante, this is this idea, the merchant. This is somebody you got to haggle with. You know, it's you got to fight with them. You got to haggle with them about, I don't know, whatever it is you got to haggle with them about. Maybe there's been a bunch of haggling in the relationship and somebody, again, like I'm saying, dragging their feet. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here with the Belvedere. Well, the Belvedere is another 3. And in effect, it's kind of like the 3 of Wands. It's actually the 3 of Cups. But it's the action of the card to me that is somewhat like the 3 of Wands. And so this... it's another 3. Is it not? It is the arrival of something, news or an opportunity, or of someone in a very short period of time. But because the telescope is being depicted in the wrong way, this is not only observing something from afar, but something that is coming towards you. Now, I don't know what this is because this is the future out in the front. This card, it says that this is waiting for the return of a loved one, if this is a relationship card, of a partner or a loved one. But it indicates that something hasn't fully taken shape and that the future has not yet been defined. Emotionally, it indicates anxiety, trepidation, or impatience, and all of the emotions associated with the uncertainty of waiting for something or someone to arrive. But it is also a warning not to pry into other people's lives and to mind your own business, inviting you to look within for introspection and self-analysis. Again, the telescope being turned around the wrong way. But on a positive note, it indicates the arrival of good surprises. Now, that is the positive meaning of this card. I'm going to give you this reverse meaning. This indicates something or someone that will not arrive on time, or long periods of delay. Yeah, and that feels better. Of waiting. It invites us to accept situations that we cannot change and move on with our lives because whatever it is not going to happen. In worst case scenarios, it indicates that all hope is lost and gives you a harsh reality check. The second points to the lack of introspection, namely the one represented by the card that follows this one, whether, again, there's nothing on that side that follows it. It is a warning that the person indicated, if it does not refer to you, is someone not to be trusted. And it can mark the arrival of a very negative person, overbearing, without scruples, argumentative, vicious, and can be even physically violent. In any event, it points to the arrival of someone or something that will upset one's daily life due to a lack of emotional intelligence. It can also indicate a person addicted to a vice of some kind, usually sexual excesses, perversions, or an extremely hedonistic and selfish person in a perennial search for self-gratification at the expense of another. That's what this is about. And again, I go back to that original interpretation. If you were expecting to get married to someone, they're going to have cold feet. Why? Because they don't want to give up their lifestyle. And they always have some kind of excuse why you can't do it now, or why you should wait. So that's why I say about aces. Aces are just potential. They don't necessarily, there's no follow through with an ace. It's a potential of something. It's the birth of something, right? Doesn't mean that it's going to be actually something that someone follows through on. So let me read you this card again. The wise enjoy their just rewards. The fool wants more than he can afford. Success will shine down upon you. You will be given some power and kissed by good fortune. but only as a consequence of your integrity, honesty, and commitment. And so in that situation, be honest with yourself, have some integrity about yourself to be like, you know what, I don't got to wait around, and commit to yourself what's in your own best interest. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June. Until next time, be well, stay safe, and namaste.